Well, hello on this Monday. Now though, quick disclaimer right away. I'm not quite sure. I checked the internet before starting, as I always do, and upload speeds seem to be a bit not where they should be. I guess the explanation would be that it's quite overcast and looking like a bit of a storm, and that usually does impact it. But I don't know. Hopefully it's just about good enough to squeeze in the stream. But I guess I will. Well, we'll just have to see if it starts. I don't know, starts lagging or something. Well, more than it already does from just the game running like shit. But it would be bad if on top of the game not running well, we also start getting problems with the internet. Then that would be a bad double whammy. But we'll see. We'll see. And I think the only way we will see is, well, by playing a little bit. And then hopefully I do notice if something starts chugging. But yeah, that technical stuff aside, oh yeah. Looks like we will have problems. And I don't think I will be able to do much about it. Which potentially means, well, I guess I will give it a little bit of time, but I don't know if well, I guess let's let everything load in and whatnot. And if it gives me another pop-up, I likely will have to cancel for today. Shame. I guess it was like, I know, I almost canceled today for other reasons, but then those reasons disappeared. And now might have to cancel either way. Well, that would be kinda stupid, but if the internet decides to shit itself, not like I can do a whole lot about it. I guess let's quickly... I'll throw in another test. Also, it kind of sucks that download speed is very nice currently. Well, at least as far as my standard goes. But yeah, the upload is not having a good time. I don't know, then again... if speed test is to be trusted at all, it should be okay-ish. Should be okay-ish. Well, okay, I guess we can go through the setup phase, go through the bureaucratic stuff that we usually have. And then if it starts popping up again, we'll see. So, but yeah, for today, I guess, like, well, the big mission required conquests are almost completed, basically. I guess for the sake of things looking nice, we have some OPMs and, well, I guess theoretically not OPMs, but practically these are OPMs. We have to clean them up. We have some stuff, we have some religious conversions on the way. And once that is done, the vast majority of the mission tree will be complete. Then we just have to wait out. We have to wait out the few religious zeal provinces that we have around. And once those are done, we will basically complete the entire mission tree. So, yeah. So now it's just, I guess, like, big conquest-wise, the decision would be... I guess, yeah, the decision would be either I actually attempt unifying all of Cannor and converting it, or I fight in places where I actually want to fight. Namely, I want to take the Jade March, maybe beat up the command a little bit more, you know, once extra, because why not? And then I guess I still needed to, like, get Exves under control. Badabi could be easily taken, fight the lizards again, like, wipe out some of these nations, could do that very easily. And I guess colonial, I guess colonial stuff isn't all that important. That would just be an afterthought, really. But I guess what, we have like we have 25 years on the clock. It should be, maybe it's a bit insane, but I think it should be doable, getting Cannor, that is, and converting it, because realistically it's, well, it's not like there's not a lot of provinces, but also, if we compare southern Cannor to the north, the provinces definitely get bigger in the north. Especially like up here in, what was it, Gerudia? Yeah, up in Gerudia, the provinces aren't all that big, and I think they're also not, I doubt they are very well developed. Of course, a few exceptions, but should be doable. And I think what, if we have, like, the gnomes should be doable in like 2 wars. The Northern League should be doable in 2 wars. Ungoldavor might need like 3. Also, if they take stuff from Goved. But then I guess you have Roran March, Tarakar. Honestly, now that I look at it, maybe it isn't even all that hard. It's definitely not super easy, but I think it should be doable. Which I guess means I should be chomping away at the bigger ones. But I think we have truces with most of them currently, don't we? Well, actually, the truce with Ungol is gonna end in a year's time. So I think once it does end, I will strike them. And then the Northern League, we recently... Yeah, that's until 1800. And no, actually, we don't have a truce with the gnomes. So... Oh, and they are allied with Ancardia. Okay, Ancardia is allied either way, so I have to get rid of them at some point. So this could be that point. I guess currently... Okay, we are quite a bit overextended still. Also, I guess I need to plug in the merchant somewhere, simply so that I have enough pop-ups as is. I would rather get rid of at least one of those pop-ups. Transfer here, sure. So, what does that mean? That means... Well, I guess we prep to fight. I guess first we sweep up some of these small nations. So, silver all. Who are you? Okay, you are allied with literally everyone that's here. Okay, we can just co-belligerate Magdalene and the Ravelian state. Okay, so they are all quite easily... I guess, yeah, that would be silver. That would be this little bunch. They have alliances with each other and we can just get rid of them. I guess this will pull in Neckcliff. But I think Neckcliff has this island which we can capture. And then I think, right, they still have Neckcliff or Harath. So we could also take that. Sure. I guess we will do that in a second. We just need to prepare a little bit. How many troops does Harath have? 70k. Honestly, our 50k should be able to deal with that. Just need some transports over on this side. Transports, where the hell are they all? Where are... I thought I have so many transport fleets, but they are all someplace else. Also, maybe I should start setting all of my vassals to offensive. Not that, I guess the colonies. Because, like, they are amassing quite a few units. Okay, so how much does Neckcliff? Neckcliff itself has 50k. I guess we will ship these guys over. Ship them over right now. No, but really, where are the other transport fleets? I guess I have them somewhat split up. I guess let's actually check transport fleets. First I have to get past the army. Well, if only... One here, one down here, and then... Ow, up here I have a random one. Right. Well, sure, we can also bring you along. Gonna be a bit of a attrition-filled journey. But, well, someone has to do it. Lose stability. Oh, you. Oh, you. Why are you like that? And that... Oh, actually, I guess, okay, once overextension goes away, I will likely boost back up to 2 stability. We have enough discounts where this is very much doable. Oh, are you shitting me? Literally 2 months in a row we lose stability. Now, isn't that a way to start things off? Oh, God. What a situation. Agent discovered. Oh well. Ah, yes, actually, speaking of agents, I feel how many? Oh Christ! Honestly, just get clicked away. We have three. We have three diplomats that are available. I think one of them will have to go into Ungoldavor. Sieging them last time took a bit longer than I would have wanted to. Okay, they don't have any spy defense, so we should get built up quite quickly. Okay, and soon enough, yeah, after this batch we will be, well, basically done with everything that we took in, I think, the Vex War. At least coring all of it. Okay, you know what, the separatist sentiments really are just ass. Okay, I think everything is in play. Actually, no, where are the... Are all the sailing armies ready? Well, they are recovering. But we don't have to rush things here super that much. Yeah, also Haraf is... Right, Neclifer Haraf is already Jadd, so I think they have... Yeah, they have already converted everything. So once we take that over, I won't have to convert anything extra. It will just be a done deal. And oh, we repaired the Tianlo Temple. Isn't that nice? Also, actually, I might even declare against Magdalene first. Do them as the primary one. Do I wanna... Actually, which one was that? Okay, we can... Then again, I could fight Ancardia and break their alliance with the gnomes and leave Ancardia for a bit later. Then again, nah, I don't... Nah, we don't work like that. Let's just do this. Okay, that's the sound we know and love. Everyone... Get in where you need to go. Yep, all the... Oh, goddamn, all those armies were just all of that was just infantry. None of these nations had any artillery or cavalry or anything. Well, that's a bit sad, I guess. Okay, now... I guess get our fighting ships out. Well, I guess we have this healthy 50 stack here. So we can start working with them. Okay, and on Neckcliff side... On Neckcliff side, this army is basically recovered. Okay, and I don't think they have any... Oh, right. Neckcliff has one province in the Leech Dens, because of course they do. And, yes, right, one province just in the middle of Northalian tier. That is definitely something. Okay, and we have once again run out of provinces to convert. Well, do we need to send over some assistance here? No, I think... Okay, no, I think they should be just fine. Okay, pick him up, get the fleet moved over. And we're gonna land in Haraf proper. Land... I guess just land on their capital, because why not? Steel Bay. Oh, they have coal here. Yeah, coal, metal. Dyes. Cocoa. Very nice. And gold. Damn, this is a good island. They have everything that they need. I like how Neckcliff split their army up. That's definitely... Please click away. Okay, still need to deal with some separatists. Wait, I think, is this all of them? Did we get some other separatists as well? I guess I don't see any red dots. Ah, we also got mixed separatists. But I think that is... Okay, 20k. Sure, just ship in there. Alright, time to deal with them separatists. No, you're marching to the wrong provinces. Okay, which army? Okay, you are basically intact. Yes, okay, and then just both of you go clean up those as well. And how the hell is this siege going so slowly? Oh, they have... Oh, because it's a salt province. Okay, and they have local fortifications. Well, that just about explains it. Well, I thought Haraf is fighting back. No, we actually just got a... Well, the single worst roll possible. Yes, isn't that cool? How the hell are there separatists? How are there separatists in Raven Hill? Like, that is just more Ashiendan territory. That doesn't check out. And no, don't pass through there, you numpties. Homunculus needs repairs. I guess the homunculi do need repairs from time to time. And yes, obviously it's just money to repair them. And also I see we can host... I guess we've been here long enough, we can host a new Divine Symposium. And oh, I didn't even notice we have almost gotten 20 additional artifice capacity. That means once we get something good, we definitely will be able to plug it in. Okay, I guess let's host a new symposium. And I think, I won't go for the... Ozzy, let's try something new. Let's try something new. Though, I don't want to go for building of the Jadd Empire, because I feel like that is just gonna be... like construction-related stuff, or maybe income-related stuff. Well... I don't know... Let's see, if we go down proclaiming the glory of Surel once again... But then we do... Surel and the wisdom of the Jadd teaches us that all can serve under his light. What about that one? Oh, we can get... Ooh, shit. Okay, so the tenets of the Jadd preach that while all races may be different, all can serve under the light of Surel. Through this principle we bring unity, where there was division and disorder. Surel loves all his children, and through us we will unite them under one nation in his name. And so, as the light of Surel spreads, we will see an end of hatred between all people, which gives years of separatism -3, which is not bad, but 3 years of separatism is what, 1.5 unrest? So not really not that much. And meanwhile, and so as the light of Surel spreads, all will serve him and be glad, which gives 2.5 discipline. Now, discipline also isn't something we particularly need, but it's a funny number to keep pumping up. And we currently have a 2.5 discipline thingy, so if we get another 2.5, then that will nicely round it out. Sure, let's go with that. So now we have a very cool 150 discipline. Lovely. very nice, I will say. Oh, okay, and I think there goes... that should be all the cores that we had being worked on. Let's see. Oh no, okay, that wasn't quite... Okay, that was almost all of them. That was almost all of them. So, we can go back to converting everything. Alright, and also we should be able to... Well, actually, first, can I stab up? Okay, 22 and 70. Well, we can wait until these cores finish, then we can stab up again. And peace out with everyone that we currently are fighting. Trolls. Oh, and also new inventions. The bureaucratizer. The state works best as a machine, picked at and pruned. So goes the old thoughtful adage. We have created the machine which does the pruning. The bureaucratizer is an invention which we have allowed to direct our governance. To use it, we feed progress reports, job reviews, standardized test scores, and more into a black box which few understand. Behind this box is a singular, mind-wiped bureaucrat, temporarily emptied of memories so that they no longer hold loyalty to any one ruler, political party, estate, faction, or interest group. With clarity of mind, the bureaucratizer helps the unbiased bureaucrat choose who shall sit in various posts, and who shall rule one of our many administrative subdivisions. With only objective criteria to look at, there is no possible way for the bureaucrat to be infected with emotions or personal loyalty. Surely, the bureaucrat's memories do not always come back perfectly after using the machine, and also certainly we have already encountered problems with falsified reports, biased statements of review, or other mishaps which have still led to a bias entering the bureaucratizer's workings. These problems, though, are able to be dealt with. We simply need to fix these, and we will have a perfect invention which shall solve the problems of governments permanently. We will conquer subjectively, and we shall do so with a governmental cabinet which the bureaucratizer picks for us. Yes, as I said, I just love all these tier 3 inventions. They are so, shall I say, stupid. What even was I think the bureaucratizer was... Yeah, plus 20% governing capacity. Negotiation nexus was province cost. Spark drive locomotives. +1 free policy. Well, if only we have if only we had the policy slots. I think what am I I think realistically the things that I still want here would be artillery autoloaders would be extremely good, 15% artillery compatibility, or Black Dame's tier bullets, just more discipline. Realistically, those are what I'm really looking for. If not, I guess we can always... Actually, since we're... Okay, since we have basically 20 capacity, we could just plug in a tier 2 invention. And I think we would get a little bit of a penalty, but it would be so minuscule. I don't think it's a big one. So, balloon boost packs, they do give 2 leader maneuver, both naval and land. And I think I do always want more maneuver. So sure, let's... Oh, I guess I literally... Okay, well, I guess we have to wait a little bit until we get 0.9 extra capacity. And we'll be able to plug that in. And okay, I think the cores finish. Yeah, most of the cores finished, so we can boost up to 2 stability. We could go all the way to 3 stability, but we have enough events where we should go back up naturally. And okay, now let's see about this piece. So... Now, though, I guess it would be best if we capture the entirety of Haraf ourselves. Well, sure, we can do that quickly enough. Also, I do now remember we had that one event where one of our random provinces got very cheap development. I assume it's... Oh no! Kirin's Blessed Reign, it's still active, so I guess we can... For no particular reason, we can chuck some extra development into this No Man's Land province. But considering how incredibly cheap it is... Well, sure, there, we can go up to... Then again, we have so much military. There, 35, sure, why not? Build a... Build some... train, I don't know, build something. Okay. So remembered about that. Not like it's really useful, that's just more for the funsies. But okay, so this army will work on capturing the mainland. Meanwhile, this other army we will just ship about, capture the few islands that Haraf... that are part of Haraf. And... Oh, okay, these are actually just one unified island group. Give me the army. Oh no, wait. Oh no, wait. This is the Vanbury Guild. I didn't. They literally, like, excuse me, but they literally have the same color. They literally have the same color, and where the hell does the Vanbury Guild have their capital? Oh, all the... Okay, they... Yes, sure. Oh, Neckcliff has some islands here. Well, okay, you can keep those. Sure, you can keep those. And I guess what are the colonial regions? So okay, yes, all of this counts as Harroff. But I guess we will just keep these islands. I don't really care about, no, I don't know, fighting the Triarchy for all their territory or something. That would be a bit much. So, okay, these ships we can actually send... into harbor. We just have a few provinces to take, and we'll get the entire island. Ah, yes, this island is Vanbury. So this is really where the Vanbury Guild should be. North Vanbury, West Vanbury. Okay, yeah. And then one more province, and it should be a peace. Okay, so let's see now. Give me all of Neckcliffer Harroff. Okay, that's nice and cleaned up. I don't really care about the leech dens. Then again, if I... Well, I guess we could, because I guess I potentially will end up fighting Astraport again, maybe Ameyon. I guess we could just grab it. Do we have any armies nearby? I guess no, I don't think we have any armies nearby, do we? Well, I guess we can ship over this little group. They're not really doing much else. Shame, I guess I should have done that sooner. But I guess we can... Let's see, let it tick. And we will, while they get there, we will draw up everything else. And I guess, yes, once... well, then again, it will be 50 overextension from the Continentals, but again, the majority of the territory we are taking is colonial, so that doesn't give us any overextension. So actually, yeah, just 50 overextension from the... Well, I say just, that's 50 overextension. We are taking like 5 or 6 provinces, so those are very highly developed provinces. That much can be said. Oh, paper in Belcare, well, at least that's not half bad. And ooh, then again, it's and not we migration of half elves, and we can get another small tolerance increase, but it's not enough to go up to integrated. Well, at least it's another small increase. At least it's something. At least it's something. 3rd, 5th. Okay, so our army will be landing soon. Though they are very much dying on those ships. Yeah, naval attrition is crazy. And okay, we instantly took that. And that's 100 war score as well, so we can take this as well. And that should be everything. Mostly we will get the Vanbury Island, I guess, whatever it's called. We will gobble up Neckcliff on this island, so this, I guess, archipelago will be ours. And then I guess Neckcliff will survive on what? A singular island within Corinthfield, and then a few random ass, I guess one archipelago out here in the equivalent of the Pacific Ocean. Sure. And then in the meanwhile, well, yeah, that's a lot of little nations disappeared. Removed from the map. And I guess we will still have Pearls. So how is... Oh, Pearl's Edge doesn't have a single ally. Well, I have bad news for you, Pearl's Edge. Also, West Demarian people, East Demarian people, Vernman people, Vexenards, and Aldressians all have been integrated. A lot of very different cultures. I guess I assume the cultures are very... I guess, yeah, quite varied in here. So let's see, how is... Okay, I think I need to, well... for now, just convert whatever we can get our hands on. Okay, yes. Sorry to inform you, Pearl's Edge. You did convert to the Jadd. That is much appreciated. But that doesn't stop me from some good old imperialism. Such is the way of things. Excuse me, why? Okay, that took longer than it really should have. Okay, and then Gisden. Now, Gisden is allied with Ancardia and Argortstun. I think we will leave them be for a little while longer. The claims aren't gonna disappear anywhere. So that should be fine. And hello DJ, how you doing? Currently in the process of cleaning up some little OPMs that exist within us. One big batch is already gone. And I guess Pearl's Edge will be the last one for the moment. Was playing CK3 multiplayer. Nice, nice. I guess, never really... Yeah, I think CK3 I myself only ever did single player. Though there definitely is potential for multiplayer shenanigans, isn't there? Considering that, I guess, yeah, you can very much RP a lot more than in something like EU4 or whatever. Okay, and there goes Pearl's Edge. Well, that was quick. Not like they stood much of a chance. Also very polite of them to have already converted everything to Jadd. You will be remembered, Pearl's Edge. You were some of the best of us. And that's the Pearl's Edger people. Okay. The new difficulty level is fun. Was actually playing vanilla CK3 with DLCs, which is extremely rare for me. New difficulty level? Did they... I guess what, like, is that like just something else besides like very hard or whatever that they do? Or do you mean like the unlanded start? Because I guess like as far as the actual like difficulty levels go, I have never messed with those in... Well, I guess I have used them in Stellaris, because there it's a bit different, but in the other hard and very hard... Well, yeah, okay, those. So, wait, what? There is a new one? They added them. Oh, wait, they... All this time they weren't in CK3? What? I thought that they were in by default. I guess I never looked because I never used them, but... What? I assumed they would have just been there. What the hell is this? There still are... Oh, how have you... Okay, there we go. Okay, no more separatists in the Caribbean. I mean in the Ruined Sea. The Khalasanis could learn to transport their own armies. They're a bit lazy with that. They are a bit lazy. Growth of Akratil... Stop harrowing bone hoarders. Yes, I don't care. Pay them. Cloth will be produced in Akratil. I do not know where that is. Doesn't matter. Paradox Studios are pretty independent from each other for the most part, so they develop their games differently. Well, do they though? I don't know. For example, the EU devs don't really like Victoria 3 due to the military system. Well, the Victoria 3 military system sucks balls, to put it bluntly, I would say. I don't know. But well, I get that. Well, they definitely are separate games, but I don't know. I still would say all the Paradox Studios very much are Paradox Studios. Like, by and large, at least the difficulties are a very... I think what the difficulties are effectively the same in Hearts of Iron, EU4. I guess in Stellaris they have a little bit of extra variance, but by and large they are the same. Well, yeah, that's already 3 flagship games. I would have assumed that Crusader Kings is also the same. It's like, well, I know. Obviously, they are different devs and they do some things differently, but I think that gets into the territory of nitpicking. I think by and large you compare them to literally anyone else, and, well, then calling them all Paradox devs doesn't seem that big a deal, I would say. Okay, but... Ooh, nice, here we go. So finally we can complete our last Cannorian missions, well, at least the ones that don't have to do with big old religious conversions. So first is Unity under the Jadd. We have converted enough. I guess, wait, we will get some development in Istralair. How developed are we currently? Well, not that it matters. Okay, yeah, I won't be deving this naturally anymore. So, well, Unity under the Jadd. For centuries, the Cannorians have sought unity. At the grand summit of Arnathil, they thought it could be achieved by a mage-ruled peace. After the Wars of Rule, they thought it could be upheld by an elected emperor. Even the chaos of the Lilac Wars failed to dissuade them of this notion. For all their struggling was in vain. True unity can only be achieved under Surael's light, by following the tenets of the Jadd. Now, finally, may they know unity. And this will primarily just give us another one monthly admin power, which I guess sure is cool, why not? And we can move our capital, and we will obviously move it back to Unbencost, because we need that for another mission. Which we can also then complete right away. And Benarian administration. While Anbenar has finally been unified into one state under our rule, the region's diversity was its strength, and we should not forget that fact. In Anbencost, Surael's sun now shines above a city which seems a microcosm of Halan entire. We should ensure our entire empire follows a similar model, every person and people united in labor and embodying Surael's glory. So this is simply having Anbencost developed and converted and everything. We already did that long ago. So this gives us reform progress growth, which doesn't really matter, but +1 possible policies, which is kinda huge. Well, not really huge maybe, but it's definitely good. So thanks a lot. Yeah, Anbencost is one cool city, isn't it? 65 dev, literally, I think they have every single cultural like every racial minority and majority in the province. Yeah, it's it has a lot of stuff. Let's just put it like that. This also means, so do we get our... Yep, there we go, extra policies. So these are gonna cost us monthly power, but we have so much goddamn power coming in that I don't have anywhere to put it either way. So, what are we looking at? I guess enforcing religious law, missionary strength. Not like there is much else that we really could pick here. Maybe monthly autonomy change, but I think we're doing okay on that. Actually, also, I don't think it matters anymore. So yeah, let's just enforce religious law. And then for military... Okay, so for military, we have a few more options. We could do... So, reinforcing speed is very big. Or we could get our cavalry combat ability back. Currently, we have 65 cavalry combat ability. Nice. I guess it... Realistically, the +10 extra doesn't make that much of a difference. I think instead let's pick up recovery speed. Which, I guess the Liquor Act makes the most sense. Reinforcing speed +15%. And also recover army morale speed a bit quicker. Regulations and license fees have been introduced in regards to the sale of gin. I like that it's specifically gin. I would assume it's just all alcohol, period. But no, it specifies gin. Sure, yes. Liquor Act it is. Because being elves, just army reinforcing speed is horrifically slow. And well, okay, that's nice. That's nice. And done. And I guess now, as for the missions, we legitimately only have these two. So converting all of Haley's, converting all of Cannor, and then we have the two finishers. The two finishers, yes. Well, was that either way? Where's my EU5? I need it now. Well, yeah, I guess I very much understand the hype and people wanting it, but I'm not really in that crowd, since I guess I don't really have the money to get games as they come out. Plus, I guess I still have enough stuff to do in EU4. Well, primarily Anbenar, right? But once EU5 Anbenar comes out, oh, you bet your ass I'm gonna be all over it. But yeah, not right away. Though I very much I'm looking forward to seeing how, well, just like how the game is gonna be. Like currently it's in a bit of a shaky position, as I guess a lot of Paradox releases usually are. But I do want to see them perform well. It's Anbenar probably will be out at release. What do you mean out at release? They... Well, I guess even if they were given... A lot of modders have access to the game. But okay, even if they have early access... Like, Anbenar is a big fucking thing. Especially considering that they can't just port it over. Like, it's... They also have to add like 100 years of additional content. I can't imagine them, because they still are keeping up updates for current Anbenar. Could they really manage keeping up these updates and then also simultaneously managing everything for EU5 Anbenar? I don't know, I would think that's quite a lot of work. It's like, obviously there is also a lot of people working on Anbenar. There's a lot of modders in there, but I don't know, it's a big task, isn't it? So okay, you guys can also get sent over, otherwise you're just twiddling your thumbs here. Okay, you're not the best generals. I was hoping for something more, but sure. No, no more. Oh wait, trading in cloves? We had that for a minute. Okay. I assume there aren't that many... Actually, I've never seen... Where are the clove provinces in Anbenar? Also, ooh, actually this region has a different name, I guess, since we are elves. Or I guess, no, I guess this is just the island. I guess this must be just the island. Tornai. Yes. Interesting name. What was I looking at? Right. cloves. Trade goods. Where the hell? How did I have trading in for cloves for a minute? I don't even know where cloves are in this map. I've never paid enough attention to actually find them. Like theoretically they should be in these islands somewhere, but well, I guess that's gonna be a mystery for I don't know, for a different time. God knows where the cloves are. Oh, they are on these islands. Oh, okay, so in Anbenar the cloves are on, I guess, in this archipelago and then on the south of the Favanoshi Islands. Sure. Sure. Yes, well, isn't that cool? Funky. Oh, and actually we have run out of provinces to convert. Well, I guess let's get more. Also, okay, I guess on Gold of War, prematurely, let's check. Has there been any... Though, I guess, what will I actually... I guess if I conquer anything from them, I should conquer... I guess, what are the religions here? Okay, yes, because Gavad is Regent Court, they are Coronite. So, I should do it so that they hopefully don't get any... I need to stop them from conquering Gavad territories, because then they will start converting, and if they start converting... Oh, and actually, now that I think about it, if some of these territories get converted sometime in the near future, it will be physically impossible to complete, theoretically, the Jadd missions, because... Yep, there is a religious zeal here until 1828. So, I physically cannot complete the mission tree by the game's end date. Well, cool. Yeah, religious zeal, the biggest enemy of the Judd campaign. At least that's how it's gone for me. But I think I will still, I think it's still a worthy endeavor to just try and do it either way. So, I guess how many troops does Ungol the War has? 600k. Plus 160 from... Okay, so they are 800k total. How many armies do I have here? 1, 200, 300, 400... Oh, I need a lot more arm. Well, okay, I guess you from the mountains can come out. Get over here, that's another 100k. How is my force limit doing? Oh, we can recruit an additional 200k in force limit. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, shit. Zoom out, don't show me the numbers. Okay, an additional 200k coming right up. Plus also, currently Ungol of War is busy fighting Gavad. So... we should have the chance to strike them. Take some forts relatively quickly. And it could be a sweep. And yeah, they are allied with them. Holy War. And let's go for it. I don't even care. Let's just go for them. We will slam 100k troops on all the forts that we have quickly available to us. Also send 150k over to Castanaf. I guess I will have to deal with Coven Blood somewhat quickly. Honestly, best case scenario, I could break Coven Blood's alliance and then fight them at some later point. Also, what the hell is Tarakar doing here? Are they involved in the fighting in some way, or... No, they're just... What are they? What are they walking about for? They're fighting... Urvix. Okay, they are... Who even? Urvixten. Where the hell are... Where... I thought they are dead. Urvixten still exists somewhere. Ow, okay, they are brown. I didn't see them. They have a singular province. Well, sure. Surge of pilgrims. Well, cool. Another fort taken. So can we start? Okay, I guess it's a bit of a roundabout path, but we can go into Coven Blood. Okay, some Ungol of War armies are appearing around. But, well, we have taken their capital, we have taken some of the more important places. We can snipe one of Coven Blood's armies. Okay, they are... Well, now I'm thinking, what's better? Trying and to siege raid? I guess simply sieging everything won't quite work out. I have to send some armies around. And actually fight Ungol of War's troops at least somewhat. We lose 200,000 recruits because they are unsuitable. Well, I have 2 million in the bank. Some time ago, I would have absolutely cried at something like that. Now, doesn't even matter. Oh, what the hell is this? Of course, this got sieged down by Goved. Oh, you cheeky boogers. Using my forces like that. You need to march. You need a new general. Going through the list of like 40 generals now is also a pain. Because the goddamn slider doesn't work half of the time. Or well, most of the time. I have no clue what juice they are fighting. They are feeding the Ungol of War warriors, but they are absolute machines. I need to be stacking ludicrous amounts of troops for the victories to actually happen. Ooh, barging on through. Well, I guess we could use up some of that hedonism. Decree of conquest once again. I guess we are about to conquer a lot of stuff, so decree of conquest makes sense. And then we get 8 hedonism back. Very nice. Oh my god, you idiots, participate in the fight. You think I brought you here for sightseeing? Okay, now we have to start occupying some land. Some basic territory. Will you stop? We can convert one entire province. Cool. And there is a substantial amount of... actually, there's a lot of Coven Blood troops. Okay, we need to send... you guys go and try and relieve our forces. We might be ever so slightly stuck in Coven Blood. Oh, looks like they are planning to reinforce. Maybe, or they're just running away. Not entirely sure. And now I guess we have this army together, we can catch them out. Oh, they have nice uniforms though, I have to say, the Coven Blood. Nice big hats. Can't say I don't like a big hat. If you don't like big hats, what are you even doing? Big hats are always nice. Well, alas, the big hats don't really help them fight. And that is a slight problem. And oh shit, we're actually up to 70 war score already. I guess let's check some things. Okay, I guess they definitely they don't really want to fight anymore. So Coven Blood, Coven Blood, if we could just annual their alliance. I guess annual both of their alliances. That's really all I need from Coven Blood. I will deal with them later in other ways. Sure, I have, because we have enough time to return to them in another war. So for now, we'll just piece them out. Why is Tarakar camping all their armies in the Ungul'davor lands? What are they on about? What do they know that I don't? But okay, we also still have... Actually, then again, how much... Okay, we currently are at 70 overextension. It would be nice if I could avoid going up higher. But let's see. How much do I want to pick up? I guess I want to pick up stuff in the north. Just cut them off. Literally, like, cut them off from all their neighbors. That's basically the idea. Kind of just snake in here. Cut them off from Goved. And I guess sure we can take this lakeside coast. Simply because we have a lot here. So that would be 100 overextension. We can definitely go more than 100. Oh yeah, also treaties. How expensive would it be to... Oh yeah, forcing religion would be just more than we physically can do. And then right, it would be nice if I could... Then again, do they have any meaningful alliances? No, I think they only... They are guaranteeing the blade marches. Which I guess we could force them to drop that. And then maybe we can squeeze out some additional territory. 130. Also, if we just take all of this in the north, that's 150 overextension, which is doable. Plus, we get next to Coven Blood. And then could I? Okay, that would be just about as much as we can currently get. So yeah, I think I do want to wait out the current cores we are working on. And then yoink some additional territory. Which currently we can work on occupying it. No, I guess we very much are occupying faster than I can keep up with the clicking. Okay, this should also... Well, the Northern League is still losing, but our intervention definitely gave them some breathing room. And oh, now, wait. Okay, now also the Lake Federation is attacking the Northern League. Oh, well, I guess they're not really attacking them, they are attacking Kugdir, and I think... And yes, Kugdir's independence is guaranteed by the Northern League, so that's what's going on there. Really, they're not actually fighting. It's just a bit of a proxy situation. Okay, how long is left on those cores? So this is until the 11th, so half a year still left. How long will be the Actually, how long will the truce last created by this? The truce will actually be only for 10 years. Okay, so that's very much acceptable. Though I have to think, maybe I have to take more than this, because realistically, I have to take them in 2 wars, if I want to do it that way. Which actually is problematic, because that means... I think I would have to almost take 100% overextensions worth, which I... Not overextensions worth, but 100 war score, which would be a lot of extra overextension. Well, okay, I guess I can nibble away more provinces on this flank. And I guess we can take Castanaf. That would be 200 overextension, which is just about as much as I'm really willing to take in one war. And okay, we do need a little bit extra war score for that. But still, it's all within... 200 is, I would say, within acceptable parameters. Call it what you will. It's a bit much. It's a bit much, but we have handled more. Okay, let's see. We can get so much. Maybe another province. Why not get a little bit of a tail? Well, we could take the entire coastline around Lake Silvermere. So this truce would be until 14. Well, that works, and I think then we can definitely gobble up the rest in one singular war. Sure. Sure, well, how long until... I guess we have, if we have 70 right now, this will bring us to 300. Yeah, sure, we did 300 overextension after we took all of Vex, so this is more than fine. Pop. And also, we barely fought them for it. I kinda did it nonchalantly, but this is a big old land grab. And I mean, it's a huge land grab. It's we grabbed them by the thingamajig. So all of you move out, quickly get on the coring business. Oh, that's okay. That's actually some amount of admin that we have to pay. That was like 200, I think. 200, 250? I forgot to look. And the Jadd Peninsula is slightly unhappy now. Well, let me tell you about development. Where are the cheapest to dev provinces? Actually, can I look through? Is that something? I guess no, there is a development. There isn't a development cost map mode. Now that would be useful. Where are the cheapest provinces to dev? 21. 21. Is there any provinces below 21? Well, not really. Well, sure. Take a few clicks. Congratulations. Now you're happy. And the Colosanis maybe could use some... Well, the Colosanis, they should have relatively cheap development, I assume. Then again, they have dev everything quite a bit. There you go. Happy now? Happy. And that's how you resolve global politics. Just give them some development. And okay, goddamn, we have chewed in here quite a bit. Though I am okay, yeah, this was also just all Coronite. I don't think there have been any recent conversions. I don't think any recent conversions have taken place here anywhere, so we shouldn't be at risk of getting any more religious zeal provinces. Now, I am interested to see what's gonna happen in their war against the Northern League. Because even though we took most of their territory, they still have a big army, and they will use that to beat Goved. But... well, I don't know. I assume they also have picked up all the special age abilities, so they could theoretically end up taking territory here. If they do, that's gonna suck, because they're gonna convert it, no doubt. And I will have to fight them for that. Okay, and now, actually, okay, how far does actually, where is it, Gerudia? How far does all of this extend? How much do I actually need to potentially take? Okay, obviously everything in the north, but then also... okay, so some provinces have been taken by the Lake Federation. I will have to retake those. And Roran March has a lot of stuff, a lot of random islands. I will have to actually get some fighting navy back here to get over these crossings. Which I guess we could quickly chuck another battle fleet into construction. This is gonna be... Honestly, create template. Just a, I don't know, Suns Armada. And it's gonna be... Let's just say 100 heavy ships. To be simple like that. Suns Armada. Okay, 670 days. Yeah, I guess a shame that it's gonna be using all the slow provinces. If I built it manually, I could get it much more quickly. But, well, sure, we'll let it build auto. I'm not gonna click... With this performance, with this lag, I'm not gonna build 100 provinces, 100 ships manually. That would be insanity. Sure, you can get a seat. So how is Castanev doing? Oh, right, actually, since... Okay, they do... I would have assumed that the orcs would have killed the patricians. Oh, the influence of the patricians has been curtailed greatly. I know. The patricians are always such an annoying thing. It never makes sense to me that if you're a giant empire, you still have to play to their whims for whatever reason. Like that, like I'm sorry, that's one city. You know how many goddamn cities I control? A lot. Also, do we have the patrician estate? No, I guess maybe they will pop up at some point. I don't know. So merchants have to be reassigned. Oh, okay, and there we go. Jadd VOD. Sure, welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. Where I transfer? Sure. Where is it now? Yes, looking very rough. And I guess we don't need 2 armies here. Some of these lads we will move off of the island. Silver-blooded conspirators. Another tolerance increase for half-elves, and it's again not enough to get... How complicated is this? It is a well-known fact throughout these lands that half-elves are usually very powerful individuals, with their concentration among Jadd Empire's nobility. Moreover, influential half-elves tend to stick together, forming connections that provide them with more and more influence if left unchecked. Making these two considerations together, a prominent citizen known for hatching half-baked conspiracies has accused several half-elven notables in the Jadd Empire for conspiring against our country and its divine herald for the benefit of their own kind. These allegations are only barely credible, but we could put this to use to create a significant change in this country in one direction or the other. Arrest the madman. Really, it does feel like it is a bit complicated to get a decent amount of half-elven tolerance. Feels like there are more impactful events for the other races. Meanwhile, for half-elves, it's all just a small trickle. More merchants. Oh, we have so many merchants. And, well, I remember some time ago I did want merchants. Why the hell is trade being moved in this direction? Whose god-forsaken idea is this? Ow, I guess, wait, is it all going to Seyaquan? I guess, what is this doing? It's collecting trade. Actually, we can, we don't need to actually, I need to switch over to... Okay, so in Seyaquan we'll transfer trade. And you, bozos, you switch to transferring. You also switch to... Oh, you are already... No, yes, also switch to transferring. I wanna see if we start transferring all of it, that should be even more. Just transfer it all into unbound cost. Okay, yep, so now this is all going to Bahar. This is all going down to up to Bahar, I guess. And that's another 600 or something. I guess that is less income than we made previously, or is it? I don't know, it literally doesn't matter anymore. And Ungol of War, they took a singular province. They took a singular province and they most likely are gonna try and convert it. Ungol of War, why are you such assholes? They had, of course, they had to take a singular province. They could have just not taken anything. But they had to. Also, where the hell did we just get particularists? Oh, it's here. Well, doesn't matter. So I don't want to allow them to convert that. They are still guaranteeing the independence of Sirenvar. So if I really want to, I can declare war on Sirenvar and that way pull them in. Pull them in and, I guess, take that singular province. Also, this will reduce the length of the peace treaty. So I guess it could be useful to do it. Tarakar is also gonna get pulled in. Why? Sirenvar is guaranteed by Tarakar. Okay. But honestly, if nothing else, I could use this as a chance to just take... I think take everything that Tarakar owns in Gerudia. It looks like a lot of territory on the map, but really, again, the provinces are quite big and not that developed. Now, that does mean I have to get... I guess for now I should be able to... I guess no. Roran March, do you hate... Roran March is a rival of Tarakar, so maybe if we fight Tarakar, they will give us open borders. So how... Does Tarakar have... They have 300k troops. That's not really all that impressive. Also, where is their current capital, I guess? Oh, it's okay. It still is down in Hull Yorkad. And it has nice 300 development. Temple of Dukan. Well, yes, sure. I honestly don't care for any of that a whole lot. Oh, and I guess these... Sure, these troops can be put to use. At least... At least they can stand guard. Take through Cinderbeard. Okay, so you're gonna be the fight man, you're gonna be the siege man. And it all will work out like that. Well, yeah, this isn't really something I was planning that would happen, but... Well, here we are now. God damn, the yeah, well, I guess going into the north, the force limit is just shit. Not much else that can be said about it. Oh, these... Okay, well, you can be quite... Good that I left an army here. Tea to raise your spirits. Sure, nice tea. Tasty tea. As this, the Great Storm wishes for an alliance once again. Well, I will have to disappoint you, Great Storm. If anything, I wanna kill the Greedy Grin. And the Great Storm really just wants to join in. Okay, and here we go. Now some of the separatists here are gonna be popping out. Also, now that I think about it, maybe it's time to move some of these armies out of Haley's. So the command currently has barely 500,000 soldiers. How many have I positioned here? 1, 2, 3, 400, 500, 6. We have basically 600k troops here, so 100k we can easily send back. Honestly, like 150k we can easily send home. Yeah. Everyone that has a general, come over to Cannor. You're gonna be of more use here. I guess Tarakar... Does Tarakar... Oh, Tarakar... Ooh, Tarakar definitely has... Oh no, that's specific. I guess, okay, the Black Orc war camps have a lot of fort defense. Well, I guess, okay, we do need a spy network on them. And honestly, I think we can stop. We need to stop spying on someone. And I think it might just be the command, because I think the command has so little stuff remaining. Yeah, they don't have a lot of forts left if I do decide to fight them at some point. Okay, so we can... what can we do? We could mess them. We could mess them up. Can I steal some maps from you? You only have maps on Moduk. Well, sure. Give me the last few provinces. We will corrupt their officials, which is such a minuscule thing. Why is that even something you can do? And then just stop building the spy network. Also, I guess stop the... Stop the counter-espionage as well. I think that was... Oh, I should have checked. That was the single longest spy we had assigned anywhere. I'm pretty sure the spy in the command was assigned for like 300 years straight. Also, our heir dies. Oh no. Anyways. He was a mage. Shame. Oh well. Oh well. And then we have Jadar, who's a 6'4". 0 military. How can you name someone Jadar if he has 0 military? That's like a crime or something. I don't know. And ooh, it's 1800. Now, as always, I would want to make a screenshot, but it's sort of getting to the point where fitting all of our empire into a singular screenshot is a bit... well, a bit problematic. It's a bit problematic to fit this beast all on the map. Literally have to go full zoom out. Then again, I guess like our colonial territories aren't that impressive. But I guess, sure, this... How can we... I guess this way we can catch most of the main continent. And I guess it's still quite quite legible. Yes, this is Jadd 1800. the last turn of the century that we're gonna witness. Also, yes, the colonies don't really matter, so I'll just leave them be. Oh, our heir is a zealot. Well, that would very much check out. Duck High Note. The Enlightenment brings all kinds, including Duck High Note, a kobold from the Dragon Coast. He has made his place in Senath Hill recently, writing inspiring songs about artificery and industrialization. Many of his ideas go over people's heads, but some connect quite deeply, and it's seeming like our country is becoming more progressive day by day. With each note he writes. Okay, well... Oh shit, that's a lot of separatists. Well, some of them spawned right on our heads. Try to give some assistance. Some of these fights could be a bit problematic. But we will deal with them. Like 200 separatists in Castanaf alone. Now that's something. Okay, make that 250k. Literally every province in Castanaf decided to revolt separately. Okay, do I need to... Actually, okay, sure, you can take a bit of a break and recover. Fighting them in the streets and everywhere else. Okay. What other separatists are we getting? Okay, Neckcliff Vern is chilling out. Rogerian separatists all the way up there? I thought Rogeria was more in the south, much more in the south. But I guess sure, if they're up there, then they're up there. Also, yeah, it's kind of funny that I don't even need expanded administration anymore, or anything, really. All of this is kinda just done. Except I'm still waiting for the army of Halan. Except I can't get those damn half-elves to integrate. Like, I'm trying to be as nice here as possible, but they just don't want to be nice back. Imagine the audacity. I think they are working on this as a core. Yeah, they're coring that, aren't they? Also, truce with Gavad ended. Gavad has instantly they have allied the gnomes already, so that's a shame. So I've actually, that is really not perfect. But well, I have the military to fight both of them. It's just gonna be a... Also, actually, the Gavad is massively beaten up, so I should fight them at some point in the near future before they manage to recover a lot. I think, okay, this should be... Really, I think these should be the last rebels that we're gonna... Oh no, I guess what, our Barani separatists are a bit high. And headwearer separatists? Sure. Whoever you may be. Okay, some more troops have arrived. Yeah, we are at 200 overextension, but looks like very soon all these cores are gonna be going. So we'll be able to chill once again. Which means there is no time to chill. We need to fight. So we need to fight Sirenvar. We need to fight Sirenvar in order... Okay, so Ovdal Lodhum will not participate. They are dying by themselves. Ungol the War will get pulled in, and we will shorten our truce with them, and we will take this one province, so that they don't convert it and cause trouble. Tarakar... I don't care about the mountains, but I will hopefully manage to take all of Tarakari Gerudia, which would be the vast majority of Gerudia, at least the northern parts. So, imperialism it is. Okay, so get some armies over here. All of you enter their land. Christ. Okay, also you guys, sure, you can push for Sirenvar. Same goes for you. Oh shit, that's an Ungoldevar army, but well, it should be relatively easily dealt with. Well, I say relatively easily, they are gonna give us a black eye, but we are better. Yes. Also, these armies retake... That was Ballmeyer, I think. They gave it some new fancy name. Some orcish name, I guess. And what the hell is this? Skewered Drake is participating. Ow, Tarakar has condottieried their army. Okay, this is wiped out. So forts are being taken. Oh wait, I am out of... yes, I am out of stuff to convert. Well, soon the cores will finish and we'll have a new batch of stuff that needs converting. So, any day now. Oh wait, this is Verkal... Ah no, this is... Yeah, Verkal Kozenad? Oh, Verkal Kozenad... Oh yeah, it is a... it's a hold, but it has a... Wait, I thought holds had a different picture for... I get... where are the other, like, horizontal... Oh no, I guess this is the... I guess I so rarely look at the pictures. Well, I think, yeah, okay, all the holds are ruined anyways, because obviously Tarakar hasn't bothered repairing anything, so... I think I cannot worry about damaging them or whatever, they already are damaged beyond repair. Well, maybe not beyond repair, but they definitely are messed up. So, okay, so what I need to do is, Roran March, are you... I know you absolutely hate me, but, okay, they hate Tarakar more. They hate Tarakar more, so we will ask for military access so that we can go and, well, start killing Tarakar Gerudia. So once our, I guess, send through the War Wizard as well. We'll get 200k through, and I think I will already peace out Ungol the War. At least I assume Ungol the War should be okay with getting pieced out. They are in a very bad shape. I only want... Yeah, they are... That's only a singular province. So they will hand it over. Okay... I guess roll in here and kill off the... at least one of Tarakar's armies. Why not? Okay, actually, you two, can you aim for that place? Yeah, you can. So it is a bit funny that I actually don't care about Sirenvar itself in this war. They were literally just a proxy to get into a fight with Ungol the War. Though now I will have to siege down quite a few. I will have to siege down basically all of Tarakar, since they... Okay, I guess we can lose some mercantilism if that makes the colonies happy. Also, actually, is Hull Yorkad even... Okay, Hull York is the only hold which is repaired, but I guess it doesn't exactly count. Can you guys push through here? Okay, that's a long way around. Oh, a Mithril hold, but it's absolutely fucked. Okay, so our armies are through, which means we can peace out Ungol the War. We take one province, so they won't be converting anything. And, I guess, yeah, well, I can't exactly do anything else. So this will lower the peace to 1806. Lovely. And yeah, I won't even break their guarantee on Sirenvar. That it might be a little tool that will come in handy later. Who knows? So thanks for that. I won't ruin you anymore. Our soldiers can get... Our soldiers can move back into our land. I guess these bozos... I guess this is the quickest pit stop you can make. Okay, and that's a single core. Yeah, that's Ballmeyer. And we are up to full, I guess, diplo and military power. Well, do any... Ayo, subjects, I love you. Do you want some development? And the Jadd Peninsula always wants development. They just are like that. Here, take some development. I will develop some coffee for you. There. And they... Oh, I guess developed provinces caps out at 100. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Surely that won't come back to bite me. Okay, well, you... keep pushing forward. Wait, how the hell can I not... Land movement blocked by hostile fort. Where the hell is there a hostile... A hostile fort? Yes. Oh, I do hate moving through these places. That would be all the way around. I don't know, for now just get in here or something. Oh shit, and I think there go all the cores. So that's gonna be a lot of pop-ups, yeah. 1 stack, 2 stacks, 3 stacks. Yeah, there's a 4th stack behind it. Is there like a control close everything? Well, if there is, then I'm not aware of the key combination. Well, there we go. And that was almost everything that we were coring. There are still some provinces, but those are small fries. Okay, well, where is that blasted siege specialist? Do you, Thrur, go and assist on that siege? And now, how is stuff in the north? Move through here. We are taking fortresses all along the north. Okay, and evidently Tarakar isn't nearly as good as I first expected they might be. Because I think they had a decently quality-based military. It was also a large military, but they also had some decent quality going on, I thought. Evidently, it's not so much the case. Okay. I guess we can split these armies up, take some extra land. Also, I would assume that Tarakar doesn't value these northern territories too highly. My assumption would be that the mountains, the insides of the mountains are much more important to them compared to all of this. Oh, we have it. Oh, negotiate with the Castanev patricians. Do I want to do that? Oh, also, we have more capacity. Where was it? What did I want to plug in? I think I wanted to plug in, yes, the balloon boost packs. Let's plug those in. And okay, let's see. Tarakar still has high war enthusiasm. Interesting. Well, for the sake of it, let's see how much would it cost to get all of Gerudia? You know, I'm not asking for a lot, just give me this half of a continent. Like, really, all things considered, that's barely anything. Holy shit, what? It's actually this expensive? But there is jack shit all here. How is it so expensive to take any... What? Oh, that doesn't make any gosh darn sense. Okay, well, that's gonna... what does that mean? I guess I have to... I guess the best way about it would be to cut off the Lake Federation so that they can't conquer any more territory. And I guess take all the coastlines and maybe a snaking connection. A snaking connection so that we can at least get everywhere by land. Suddenly, I need lower province war score cost. Because how much is the total cost of Tarakar? The total war score cost for all Tarakari provinces is only 134%. So then how the hell is it so expensive to... So then how the hell is it so expensive to take Gerudia? There is jack shit all there. Also, okay, yes, we can't get... Also, okay, get this army back. We're gonna beat these guys. Well, I think you can split up. One go for that, the other for that. Big battle. Well, it's definitely not going well for the orcs. Well, it's RNG wasn't much on our side. I don't think it's gonna be a stack wipe. Yeah, it wasn't a stack wipe, mostly just because crappy RNG. But we can chase them down, so basically the same. Oh, we can do an exemplary vote. So what do we need? What do we indeed need? Propagation of state religion is again available. I don't even remember what the last thing was that I picked. Sailors. Canal maintenance. I think sure, just propagate state religion. I don't really think there would be anything else that I overly care about. Military support takes some autonomy, not nepotism. Wait, nepotism? Oh yeah, that's hedonism. Sure, we can lose some fervor. There we go. A little bit of an assistance to get things done more quickly. And I guess we'll see. Oh, you pricks. You're gonna blockade that island, huh? Actually, are my 100 ships ready? Yes, my 100 ships are ready. We're gonna need an admiral. That's a very good admiral. Get over here. You see those enemy ships? Yes, General. Well, I don't want to see them. I do not wish to see them. And yeah, I sort of have stopped paying attention to what's happening here, though that's mostly because there isn't anything happening here. Since it does... I guess Tarakar didn't have that much of an army. Oh yes, well, they have 200k left. We wiped out most everything that they had. Oh, Tarak, okay, they have some heavy ships. Well, it's they don't have enough heavy ships though. And that I think they will learn. Tarakari flagship captured. The okay, the Pokemon collection continues. The Doom Chosen. That's a good name. So that will be our Northern Fleet flagship. Congratulations. And okay, now let's see for this piece. I guess if I can't take anything from... Well, yeah, I can't take enough from Tarakar. Let's see, if I take it through Sirenvar, how much can I gobble up? Because at least if I could get stuff along the coastline, that much we will manage. And then cut off the Lake Federation, as I said. Yeah, I don't know why, but this isn't a lot of overextension. Like, definitely not. But I don't know why it costs a lot to take the provinces. Like, province war score cost has never, up until... it hasn't been an issue. And suddenly... it is one. Well, we can almost get everything. Okay, this is actually making me think. Where is... okay, so Artificer Inventions, where is the goddamn negotiation nexus? 15% province war score cost. I think I have to make some space for that. I guess we will I guess, actually, do I have... okay, I still have Vorpal bullets. I guess let's remove Vorpal bullets and let's remove the balloon boost packs, and we will put in the negotiation nexus. And I assume it will need a month to... oh no, it's active right away. And this feels like way more than 15%. Okay, so I will need to... that means capture these leftover provinces. But we will get all of Tarakari Gerudia in one war. Which seems like a lot, but it's really not that much. Considering the, I guess, development and everything. And then, well, I won't have to do anything with Tarakar or Sirenvar again. We're gonna be all chill. That. Okay, yep. Only 114 overextension. That's basically nothing. Do I want to pick up something in the mountain as well? Well, actually, well, we could. Honestly, getting a connection here could be useful. Getting a connection here would be useful. Basically, okay, we can grab the highways, sure, grab their capital as well. So we'll have just a bit of a connection going on. So we can cross over from the plains into the deep wood, or also into the Serpent Reach. Just will make maneuvering easier. And then I think that can stay for Sirenvar. Or alternatively, can we pick this up as well? Yes, we can. Well, sure, then give me those provinces as well. Why not? Well, isn't that just perfect? These armies can get out of there. I guess for now they can just sit in the tunnels. We got a bunch more land. Well, things are definitely going well. Okay. You know, I was kind of stressed if it would be feasible to conquer all of Cannor before 1820. But now, in in 6 years, we have taken, at least map scale-wise, like a third of everything that we need to conquer. Or well, maybe a quarter. So suddenly it all seems very doable. Suddenly it all seems very doable. Also, I figure we should spy on the Lake Federation. Why the hell is the Lake Federation allied with Ovdal Lodum? The hell is that? Well... we'll spy on them. Okay, so... now I guess the question is, what are all... Okay, I guess I didn't look at... oh, there were some... Okay, yes, there are a lot of provinces that have religious zeal. You know, I have a feeling that at this point I will just... I have a feeling there is gonna be a little bit of command usage, because I am so goddamn sick of religious zeal. And... yes, what else do I need to say? I think I will just literally ignore it, capture everything that I need, and that's how we're gonna do it. So what I wanted to check is, what are all these little separate nations doing? So Wangheim is allied with Skola. Oh yeah, actually, I wanted to see Wangheim. What are their, like, national ideas and stuff? Because they are Viking harpies, effectively. Oh, they are the great temple. They are a great temple, so they're a theocracy. Okay. So they get land attrition, relations, diplo rep, settlers, tolerance of the true faith, production efficiency, attrition for enemies. Yeah, those aren't good. Those aren't good ideas. Recruitment time minus 20%. That's so ass. But okay, they are allied with Skola, and I guess they are... okay, they are allied with each other and no one else. And otherwise they are just little independent nations. Well, sadly, I have to say, you're not gonna be independent for long. I guess we could actually sweep them real quick as a last thing for today. And then the other territories here are owned by Rorenmarch and the Northern League, yes. And they're the ones that hold things here. Discovery spread. Where the hell did we now get? Oh, we actually got, I guess, territories around Incia? Yeah, I do wonder why Incia stays in the Terra Incognita for so goddamn long. Well, doesn't matter, there's nothing there anyways, so, yeah. And okay, well, sorry Wangheim to be the bearer of bad news. And Skola. Oh wait, well, now suddenly... okay, and now suddenly the Northern League just instantly plops their guarantee on. Well, actually, I could definitely abuse that. We could fight the Northern League, take a bunch of their territory, and then again use this guarantee to lower our truce time. And also, yeah, the Northern League is still very relatively weak. They have barely 400k troops. So... sure, we can go for them. We can go for them. Why is the... Wait, what? Oh, I guess I kept assuming that the Gnomish hierarchy had the thought as their religion, but I guess since this hierarchy was formed by Portnum, I guess Portnum starts out as Regent Court, I assume, or they converted at some point. But yeah, there is only one singular province with the thought left, I think at least. And okay, let me guess. These are all the provinces that have. Oh wait, where is the religious zeal? Okay, yeah, there is some religious zeal in here until 28. Okay, that's I guess not that long. Until 809. And then there was some in here somewhere. Yeah, like 1829. This was literally just converted. And yeah, I think for Cyril's Binding Light, it's I like how we almost have double the required development. Yeah. Yeah, and I think just putting it out there right now, I think I will cheat. I think I will do it the way that if I get to the point where I can convert... Okay, let's put it like this. If I can get to the point where I can convert everything that is convertible legitimately, and if I capture and convert all of Cannor, this is my personal challenge now. We capture and convert all of Cannor except provinces that have religious zeal. I will just remove the religious zeal because fuck it, it's such a pain in my ass. Yeah, I think that's how I will. That's how I'm planning to go about it. Oh, the East Serpent Spine counts as its own continent? Wild. But yes, so... Escon, Western Cannor, and Gerudia. Yes, indeed. So what are the battles that we will have to do? We will have to fight the Northern League twice. We will have to fight the hierarchy twice. And then for things that we will have to do once, we will have to fight Ungoldevoor again. I guess Coven Blood is somewhat noteworthy. Roran March. And there will be another fight with the Lake Federation, which we only need a few provinces from them. But we need them, so we will have to fight them one way or another. And then obviously like some of these tiny nations that aren't even really worth mentioning. We'll just clean them up when we get a good chance to do so. So actually, goddamn, it doesn't look anywhere near impossible to clean this up before the end date. We have 20 years. And we managed this many wars today. I imagine what next time we could manage eating up half the league. And maybe even half the gnomes. I guess if we take half the league and half the gnomes next time, then that's already a good amount of work done. And then I guess... What... okay, I guess Roran March and Unguld of War will have to do at some point together. Though that will also be not too problematic. I guess, okay, next time's goal is half of the league, half of the hierarchy, and then maybe we can pick up some scraps, so to say. Maybe Ancardia, maybe Gisden, stuff like that. And then it would be cool if I could still fit in something in, like, as I said, eliminate Binvargi, eliminate Negafama, maybe. Maybe, I guess Exves. Exves has a few random territories. And that will be pretty cool. But I think, yeah, that's gonna be that for today. I'm pretty happy with the progress made. Did not expect... oh yeah, did not expect to get this amount of stuff done. So, yeah, we'll be back on... I'm not entirely sure about this week's schedule, like 100%. Currently, it's still what it usually would be, but maybe I know maybe there will be some changes, and I can't really predict them ahead of time. So if I'm not here, then you have been informed. But otherwise, I guess. See you next time, which hopefully will be Wednesday. Until then, bye-bye.